We start tonight with Rockford Public Schools. Tonight we can confirm that one of their elementary schools has some classrooms with faulty fire alarms. And while the district is working to fix them, our local teachers union is concerned about student safety.
We received a call from staff at Lewis Lemon. Our head AR there reached out on behalf of all of the staff due to a concern with fire alarms that were not working.
RPS 205 confirmed with 13WREX that nearly a week since the first day of school, 6 fire alarms broke at Lewis Lemon Elementary. In a statement, they say the safety of our students and staff is always our top priority. Last Tuesday, while construction crews were working on the roof at Lewis Lemon Elementary, the building's alarm system was accidentally damaged. They go on to further say the principal was notified immediately and all safety protocols were put into place right away. Meanwhile, the district says the fire alarms are not set to be fixed until the end of this week.
I do understand parts and back order and situations. You do have to be realistic about that. However, our concern is that this was not communicated and not communicated adequately or clearly to all of the staff in that building. If it had been communicated clearly what their evacuation plan was, then there would be no need to reach out to the union with safety concerns.
Claudia Marshall, the president of Rockford's teacher union, says staff members from Lewis Lemon reached out to the union last Friday with concerns about safety preparedness and communication. Coincidentally, that was the same day that RPS 205 confirms that students were evacuated for a reason that they did not clarify. However, we do know that 6 classrooms did not have properly functioning alarms in this same time frame.
The teachers looked out the window to see that something was going on because everyone else was evacuating.
RPS 205 tells us everyone was evacuated. However, the teachers union says 2 staff members from Lewis Lemon say it took 10 minutes before that was even the case. And to them, that's not fast enough. Public schools in Illinois fall under the jurisdiction of the Illinois State Board of Education for fire and life safety regulations. According to federal fire codes, in a school that has rooms with faulty fire alarms, there must be a specific staff member designated as the necessary fire watcher. When we asked RPS 205 if they plan to have a mandatory fire watcher, they said, quote, "Because we have the use of the PA system, this is not warranted."
The union's concern there is if the principal who's in charge of the evacuation is in the gym, the fire breaks out in the boiler room, and the intercom is clear across the building, that's a little bit of a time-sensitive issue to be able to get that all done. I've been in buildings before with evacuations and intercoms are trying to go and it's very difficult to hear.
Illinois Fire Code goes on to say that you can only use an intercom if it is a listed emergency voice/alarm communication system designed and supervised under NFPA 72. 13WREX is still waiting to hear from the Illinois State Board of Education on if Lewis Lemon's intercom system is certified as a method of emergency alert. Now tonight, RPS 205 representatives declined to do an interview on camera for today's story. They also confirmed that no other schools were impacted, and when they were last checked in June, everything was working fine. Now the fire alarms are expected to be fixed by the end of this week.